Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Good morning, assholes. How the fuck are you? I'm heading into work. Thankfully, work has been slow and kind of hurting. Some of the stuff they're coming up with is just kind of busy work. Doesn't really pay that good, but it's something. I need those loads to Michigan, North Dakota, and Montana. But that's life. Sort of boom and bust, up and down. It's not that I don't have any money put back, it's just that money that you put back start disappearing, paying bills. That shit sucks. Yeah, but at least it's there. Sold an SKS to pay for the seat on this bike. It's not like I was shooting the thing. I still like the rifle. It's awesome. And a Yugo SKS with a grenade launcher and a bayonet. Great condition. Made in the, I believe, late 80s, early 90s. I remember when I ran the numbers on it. It's been years since I ran the numbers. But it was produced at the right time to go through all that crap in Europe. Yeah, I'm not locking my bike up and sliding through an intersection. I drive a truck for a living, so it's like a force of habit anyways. If it turns red like that, you're just like, I'm going through, because I ain't stopping anyways. Regardless of whether I step on the brake, this vehicle is not stopping. And that's just how it is. So anyhow, I don't see any flashing lights. I think I'm fine. I escaped once again. Not really. I'm a good girl, I promise. My fingers may be crossed. I don't know what the hell. And yeah, I'm wide awake this morning. I've been wide awake. I woke up at 2. And oh, 2 o'clock. That looked like water on the road. I'm like, oh shit. I don't know how that's going to look at on the camera. But I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. I'm like, I've got to go back to bed because I was supposed to wake up at 3. And I go to bed, and it's like I can't go back to sleep. And I'm trying to get that extra hour of sleep, and it's just not happening. Whoa, that's a good bump. Oh, the bike's got a good suspension. Traffic lights. Depends on when you come through here. Usually you can do like just over, not much over the speed limit, and you can catch them all green. Except for like, you know, during the school year when the things go in for the school zone. Then it's like, nope. nose never itches until the visor's down. And I lost my train of thought. If there's another track I can get on. That train's down. I know that sucks when you gotta go to work. You can get an extra hour of sleep. And there's just no way you can. Just laying there. At least I get to work today. Watch the sun come up. Big flaming lazy bastard. I had to wait on his lazy ass, you know, peek up over the horizon, drag himself over the sky. I'd never get anything done. And he pops out way too early, you know? We need like 4 or 5 more hours of daylight every day. Like, slow the Earth's rotation. Make the day, like, I don't know, 32 hours? 32, 34-hour day. It'll eventually reach there. We're falling into a star as the rotation of the planet slows down, and it'll eventually reach there. I don't know when. All the molecules, the atoms, and everything else in my body will have long been repurposed for other things by then. But there's just not enough hours in the day to get done everything that I want to do. And even, you know, if I'm off work, there's so much stuff that I want to do. Good Lord, it stinks. But there's so much stuff that I want to do, and there's never enough time to do all of it. And there's no one else to do it. It's just me. My wife's just as lazy as the rest of yours. I want food, I cook it. I wash my clothes, I mow the yard. What's weird is she's really good at cooking things that she does not like. Like, she doesn't like meatloaf, but she cooks the most amazing meatloaf. It's like, how did that happen? Oh well. Going on a Sunday drive here. Well, it's not Sunday. It's Friday. I miss Rock 101. Most people my age around the Houston area, I guarantee you, miss Rock 101. If you're a generation before me, you're gonna miss another channel, and you're gonna miss people like Moby in the mornings. I think he's still out there somewhere. He's dead. He'd be like, what was it? Wipe your face, wash your ass, get off the pot, whatever. Oh, switch that, reverse it. I remember listening to that as a kid in the car. But then, when I was in my 20s, you know, we had Outlaw Dave and all those people. And then they got bought out by another company and they were gone. And now it's a Mexican channel. So don't necessarily have a problem with it, I just have a problem with how it was done and how they do that stuff with radio. Because it's like, one day you're listening to your program, hey, I'm going to work. And you gotta remember back then, it wasn't XM radio and YouTube and all of that shit. You know, it was your morning program, you know? What radio station? That's also before all these extra radio stations too, you know? It was just what you got on the dial, and you usually found one that you liked listening to their morning show, and you'd listen to that on the way to work or what have you. And then all of a sudden, it's a different station, and you're like, what the hell's going on? Something is amiss in the world. There's a lot of mess in the world. .45-mile-an-hour curve. We want to do 45? Never. Brakes for a reason. I don't like using them, but you know, sometimes you have to use them. Not a good point to pass either. There's going to be people turning in right up here. That's another thing. If you're going to get out there and oncoming traffic and nail it, you know, to go around somebody, you know, just roll that throttle, which is fun. Just wide open, feel that torque. It's kind of good to know the area that you're in. Because, you know, stuff like that, there's all these chemical plants that, you know, they'll have cops out here stopping traffic for people to go in, buses coming out, like that one right there. Is he going to stop us? No, not yet. That's one of them. That's basically a parking lot for a chemical plant. They park their cars there and they ride the bus into the plant, and then the bus takes them back out, that sort of thing. And they're not slow poking it too bad, or I would have already went around them. Anyways, the next few turns are not for YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or any social media.